Hi there, welcome back to The Cool English. So, this is the lesson 42 of my series of grammar lessons. In this lesson, I am going to discuss with you future perfect continuous tense. So, if you couldn't watch all the lessons, then watch them from the first lesson. So, if they are good, you like them, comment them, and share to your friends to know. So, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Now, I will move on to the lesson. So today I am going to discuss this point under three sections. Firstly, I'll explain you what kind of ideas can we express with the help of this tense. Then how to make its active voice form. Then this tense has an passive voice form. After that, its usage. Now let's see. Here I have mentioned we use this tense to describe an action that will be continuing for a certain period of time. In another way, I can say, here we talk about ongoing action. So, this action will be happening in a specific time in the future. So, in another way, I can say, we think about an action. It will happen in the future. Then stop. Then again will happen. So, it will take certain period. We can explain it simply like that way. So, now let's see how to make its active voice form. So like this way we can make, this is the formula. Then we use subject. Then we have to use shall or will. After that we have to use have. Here we can't use has because we have to use mother verb after shall or will. So that's why we have to use only have. You can't use has here. So then like this way we use subject plus shall will plus then have. So this is very special thing, you have to use have here. After that we have to use been. Because this tense is perfect tense, then future perfect. In perfect tenses we have to use been. In perfect tenses we have to use been. It is also an important matter. After that, here be-double-E been. Remember that? Here be-double-E been. After that, we have to use present participle form. That means ing verb. Going, reading, writing, sleeping, eating, dancing, like those words we have to use. Present participle form. I have mentioned here a present participle. So, this tense has an passive voice form. Now, let's see these examples. I will have been working for 1 year by next July. By next July. Then, I will have been working for, it's a preposition, 1 year. 1 year by next July. 1 year by next July. Then, I'll move on to the second example. We will have been doing this work for 15 years. It means in the future. We will have been doing this work for 15 years. Next. A certain part of this road. A certain part of this road will have been finishing. At the end of this month, you can change here time. At the end of this year. Like that way. A certain part of this road will have been finishing at the end of this month. Next one. Fourth one, the first step of this project. Then that means this project has several steps. Here we are going to talk only first step. First step will have been completing in the future. That means time is here at the end of this year. At the end of this year. So like this way you have to follow this formula and you can express similar ideas. Then when you go to write or speak, you can speak beautifully like this way. So let's make several sentences like this way. Then a certain part of this country will have been developing by this government too. A certain part of this country, not full country, a certain part of this country will have been developing by this government too. Let's make another similar sentences like this way. The first step of this project will have been developing at the end of this week. So like this way you can make more and more sentences. Then first part of this course, you can say, second part of this course will have been completing at the end of next month. So like that way you can make similar lot of sentences. So you remember, you have to use subject. After that you have to use shall or will, then have, like this way. After that be, double E and been, and then you have to use present participle form. You don't forget that. So if you follow this formula, you can make lot of sentences. Then here we are talking ongoing action, that this action will happen in the future. So today lesson is okay. I hope to meet you with next video. Then goodbye.